everybody! Howdy campers! Welcome to yet another summer camp stream, one of the many that everyone has been doing. Oh god.
Welcome to...
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Forgot to close it in the background. No! Oh god. Okay, problem solved. No more noises. Never had Twitch open in the background to check it was okay. God damn it. Hi everybody! Double the fun! Double the fun. Anyway, I hope you're all doing well and that you're making good progress on summer camp, whatever that means for you. Could be at any pace you so desire. Because I've been doing great until I realized that, oh, there's only 9 calendar days between the first prompt reveal and the second. I need to finish 10 by Saturday. So I need to actually pick up the pace a little bit to try and make sure that I'm up to date and ready, or something. I'm working on it. I'm figuring out where to slot in that 10th prompt eventually. Howdy day. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. It's a boosh. It's a boom. Alright, so today's stream, I'm going to be working on a counterculture. Yeah, long time no chat. Looks at phone. Wait, we talked 20 minutes ago. I'm going to be working on the counterculture prompt, which is describe a counterculture in your world, something outside the mainstream culture of the place. So basically, anything. Lies. Okay, was it 30? Oh, you don't know me. Okay. I must be confusing you for somebody else called Day, who talks to me often. So, for the counterculture prompt... Oh, thank you for the follow, DM Stretch. Really appreciate it. So, I have a lovely spreadsheet that, well, I didn't make it, but Hanhula made it. But I've got all the prompts and all of my ideas. You can see that I've done 5 so far. But then for the other ones, I have little comments on them. Mostly because I don't know what I'm doing. So I've basically, at like random hours, I'll just go, yes, I have an idea. Like I think, yeah, this one, there's like, I started writing at 1 in the morning. I think one of them I started writing at like 3 in the morning. I think it was this one. Literally the one I'm working on. Hey Dylan! Hey Bob! So... initially, I was like, I'll do the Dragon Slayers, because they're the most obvious countercultural thing, because no one goes around just killing dragons in this place except for them. But they're not in the active area, and I didn't really feel like it. And then it was mulletiers and overalls, which doesn't mean anything. Then it was me panicking and going, please just stream it and figure it out. And then at 3 o'clock yesterday, I went, I've got it. Oh, well, 3 o'clock yesterday, 3 o'clock today. So, less than 24 hours ago, before I went to bed at 3 in the morning, I finally had the idea that I wanted to actually write an article about. And it will be mulletiers, just mostly not in overalls, but they will be mulletiers. So basically, they're a group that is similar to the English Levelers, who were a countercultural group in the 1640s, which, if you know your English history, is that time that they killed a monarch and put in a dude who swore pinky promise that he wasn't a monarch. So they were busy at that time trying to, popular sovereignty and all that good stuff. Oh, thank you for the follow, Walking Dead lover. And so I read their article on Wikipedia, because on the Wikipedia for Counterculture, the article about the Levelers is one of the, it's a link there, so I read it and I went, ooh. And then I went, hey, this is, I can work with this. Because they're countercultural in some places, but not in others. So there's an interesting dynamic involved with whether they're in power or not. And it also ties into other articles, which is the whole sort of idea, is trying to get articles to connect to each other. So the obvious ones are the 2 item prompts connect, but, The Levelers. Also the name of a really good band. I did mean to actually listen to them because they keep popping up in the thing. But I didn't get around to clicking it. I will at some point. Hey, it's Alia! Welcome! So, there's a whole 3 a.m. rant in my Google comments trying to figure out who these people are. And in the end, I named them Razors, as in, like, because the levelers, the reason they're called levelers is because they're trying to level the playing field. And so my reasoning was, this group are Razors because they're trying to raise up the peasantry and the common folk to have a similar level of power as the monarchs and such. Not that there would be monarchs, they're democrats. So, there's that. That's the idea. Oh, you've seen them live. Nice. That is very cool. And so I've been busy. I've been busy with this one because I had the idea at like 3 in the morning, or closer to 4, but 3-ish in the morning. And then when I want to do stuff, and so I made them a symbol because it needs to go on someone's flag. Can I share the summer camp planning doc? Hold on. It is in the summer camp channel on the Discord. It was shared by Hanhula. She shared the original, like, base document. Because I don't want to share my version, but it is there somewhere. You can link in my chat. I don't have a bot that will just smite you down if you post the link to, like, the Discord or whatever. Just don't abuse that power that I've given you by being lazy. But it is in the Summer Camp Challenge Discord channel somewhere. It's hidden there. Hello, Ryder. Hello, Greg. It's not the schedule. The this little document I have. It is in the Summer Camp channel. I think it was posted on the 27th. Thereabouts. If you go, like, I think if you search, like, from Hanhula has link, it'll show up. I don't think she's linked anything else in that chat. Or she hasn't linked much. It is there though. I can go track it down afterwards if I need to. But yeah, so I've been busy because I liked these people and I liked their idea of the concept. So I was like, I'm gonna do a lot of prep for this stream, mostly because I just wanted to do art because I don't get to do art often. So I made them a cute little logo, and I drew them. I drew 2 of them because I thought it'd be cool. So I was having fun, and I was like, I'm gonna draw some cute shit. I'm gonna have a good time and draw some cute stuff. And I did make a flag for a different group as well, who are Razors. Technically, it's complicated. And by it's complicated, I mean they gained their independence as a country because of Razors. Something. Oh, it looks super cute. Thank you. I had fun with that. Like, I've drawn better, but they're also just cute, so, like, I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining if something cute comes forth from my tablet. Like, I'll just accept that. I wish they didn't bunch up like that. So, article time. Because I do have ideas for what their deal is overall. Basically, it literally is just that they want to equalize society. They're Democrats. They're not a huge fan of hereditary government, mostly because most of them kind of suck. They're trying to, at the very least, like, if they can't just get rid of the monarch, which sometimes you can't. Sometimes you just can't get rid of the monarch. It's not that easy. They're trying to bring more power to the people in some way, even if it ends up being, like, small token gestures. They'll take it. They'll take what they can get. Hello! Hello to whoever is using the World Handful account at this time. That could be anybody. There's about 3 different people that could be. But hello. So, Razors. Now, my one issue is that I'm really bad at writing ethnicity articles. Like, I'm just not good at it. Because all the ones that I've done previously have been like 200 words long. They're some of my shortest actual articles that I've done. There you go. That's the one. Like, I wrote a long one, but that was for World Number. Yeah, Demetrius. Oh, okay. Hey, hello, Demetrius. Thank you for stopping by. You can see, like, there's one that's long. One ethnicity article is long, and then it's like 185, 73, unfinished, unfinished, 220, and 84, 98. Oh boy, God. They're all very short. Oh, there's 1,000. Oh, that one was for what? That was for last year's summer camp. That makes sense. Basically, I've written 2 chunky, like decently lengthy ethnicity articles, and then a bunch that just are not. I'm gonna open this one so I remember what I've done. Oh, that's why, because it had a huge chunk of history. That's why it was long. That's the thing. I write about history more than anything else. Can you help with what? With what specifically? Let's be clear. When I talk, my brain just keeps going. I don't register anything that I've said prior. So that's in reference to something that I don't remember saying, possibly. Yeah, and then he's a very linked to history. Yeah. And that's I will. The reason that some of them are quite short, of like the previous ones, are because they're really early ones that I wrote. So all of like this one, that's from World Ember 2018. That was, I hadn't even been on World Anvil for a full year at that point. So a lot of them will get some, hopefully I'll go back and actually beef them up. I keep promising to edit articles and then I don't. Because I have bigger articles that need more egregious edits. Like that they're just straight up incorrect now, or they're missing like half the setting. So I haven't bothered to go and fix a bunch of them. But most of these short ethnicity ones are I haven't written them, or they're from World Ember. Which, that makes sense. Oh yeah, because the 2 long ones are both from, what was that beep beep noise? Ah. Oh, you're hosting the stream, thank you! I don't get my phone doesn't tell me. Oh, right, we're running this ethnicity. I think I might be okay. I think I've got it. And relax. I'll get around to editing them at some point. Yeah, same problem. I renamed my main city and the names are wrong everywhere. Oh, I hate when that happens. I had that for a bit because I updated how one of the conlangs spells a sound, and then I had to go back and fix it everywhere, and I'm pretty sure it's still wrong in some place, and I'm like, ugh. And then there's the full extra half of the setting that I added last August, and I'm like, well, shit. I have to add that to a bunch of core setting articles. I was like, oh no, not those. There's one that really needs a huge rewrite too. I'm dreading it, but I will eventually rewrite use the Explorer. Yeah, I did use the Explorer when I was fixing it, but Explorer only checks vignette, and I didn't write all of the words that were misspelt in the vignette. Doesn't it? It's like the vignette and the excerpt. It was in the sidebar, I think, was the ones that I might have missed. I didn't use the word that often, so I think I was okay. For now. Ooh. Ooh. Fancy. That'll help me a lot, because there are some things that I need to keep fixing in doodads. I'm terrible. All the summer camp articles are making one more linked article. Yeah! More one-lined article. Right, more one-lined. Yeah. Because you're just like, I need to have an idea of what this linked article is, but I can't write it now. Just all the sections will be added. Ooh, nice. Oh, that's excellent. I'm looking forward to that now. Because that'll be very good. Because there's a couple of bits that I need to actually, that I keep spotting that I need to fix, but they're in sidebars. And I'm like, damn it. Sidebars, why? Why do you do this to me? Anyway. The article I'm here to actually do, not the old ethnicity articles, the current one. The current one about the razors. Which every time I say razors, I think of everything except for the actual word razors. In terms of raising, I'm thinking of like razor blades or like razor computers, and I'm like, damn it. I might have to give them a different name. I might have to rename them. Oh, the Demi Wildcard. Ooh. Ooh. A deal? If it's to make me write 2 prompts in a stream, that's not happening. Yeah. You write this ethnicity in less than 60 minutes and I will do it today. Holy shit, okay. I'll take it. Okay, set the clocks. It is currently 10:15 in my time zone, so now we have 60 minutes to finish this article, and I will do a significant chunk. I will get at least 300 words easy. I promise you that. But is finished 300 words? Because I can do that real good. Easy stuff. So, phrases are a countercultural group found throughout the Rasen. You want it submitted. Done. Done. I can go back and edit if I need to. Easy. 10:15, 60 minutes from now. Easy and easy. Found throughout the Rasen, but but especially in the countries surrounding Strelish. Sharon, ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. He was coding. Okay, yep. I will give you a holler when I'm done. When I'm done. No article is ever done. Strelish. They believe strongly in democratic principles and in the equality of all, and as a result often come into conflict with those in power. Boom, that's an intro. Bar quote, but the quote comes later. H1. We'll give them a history chunk because boy howdy they got it. Woo! Hey Thrillers! Welcome to prompting on hard mode. I've been given a challenge to finish this in 60 minutes. And then I get a fancy, cool World Anvil feature if we do. So, everyone needs to join me in this hour-long sprint. We need your energies. History. Well, people with do it for all of us. I'm doing it for everybody. And democratic values have existed in some form throughout the years. That razors in particular, razors only began to appear as an organized group. And just work harder. Work harder. It's like organized group in the last 100. I'll think of it. Ah, God. Damn it, I need to open the calendar article again. I should just have the calendar article always open or I'm gonna get confused. Because the calendar's dumb. So it starts here. Okay, that's 100 years ago. That sounds about right. That makes sense. That adds up. Take my energy. We'll pull our energies and we will get fancy explorer features, I promise you. Alright, group in the last 100. They arose primarily in response to the tyrannical. That's not how to spell the word tyrannical, but I don't care. Actually, it might be. I don't know. I'll spell check later. Apparently, it was the tyrannical actions of the monarchs of Dutzelol. Country whose name I can't even pronounce. They might get their name changed before I trip on my own tongue. Really trying to. Who were preventing all classes of people from improving their lives, especially in the country's eastern portions. Well, eastern half. This was seen in direct contrast to the government of... Oh, actually, well, second paragraph, that. Bro. Second country of... It's Varzahath. Of Varzahath, which had been a monarchy for many years, but had recently transitioned. I'm trying to think of its history. Which had previously been a monarchy, but had peacefully handed control. No. Hold on, no. Whose sovereigns had recently voluntarily. That's either going to be a bold. Actually, it might be bold, might be better. Recently voluntarily given over authority to an elected body. With the two acts compared, many around like Thralish believed that actions ought be taken to emulate Varzahath throughout the region. These people These people came to identify themselves as razors, professing a belief that the poor and lower classes should be raised up in power and influence to the same level as the rich and noble. Rich and royal. Rich and royals are good. They are sometimes mockingly referred to as mullet. Actually, no, the muleteers thing will be referred to later when I talk about what they look like. Which, if you're wondering why it's mullets, it's because of a joke from an art stream I did 3 weeks ago, middle of July. And the idea is that they just grow their hair out real long as like a statement or something. And that means that a lot of people end up with mullets. That's the whole joke. It's just that I had to include the mullets somewhere. Come to the rich and royal. They are you may be to blame for the muleteers. Yes, Dillian, you might be responsible for that. But it's okay, because I've made them cool. Like, he looks cool. He might not have the worst mullet I've ever seen, but he looks cool. He's fine. It's okay. I have a mullet. I'm cool, right? I don't, but I kind of do. They're a mostly fringe group in... yeah, they are mostly fringe group in... They are fringe. They are a fringe group. Yeah, mullets seem to be back in fashion. Well, I mean, part of that is that no one's cutting their hair. The only reason I ever have a mullet is because I don't cut my hair. So I've just grown it out, like, at least twice. I had a really bad one a couple of years ago. But that's because he misunderstood my instructions and gave me a mullet. And I'm like, why would you do this to me? For the Australians in the audience, the dude gave me a Dustin Mon. And I was like, what? What the fuck? I didn't ask for this. I have a picture here. This is not a... Okay, sir. We're having a communication breakdown. I'm gonna take my money somewhere else. They are a fringe group in most monarchical states, but have seen some success. Notably, a razor named shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Hold on. Where's the conlang page? At speed. With haste. We hasten to the conlang page. I need to name someone real quick, because this is going to be my religious article. I need to name someone. Oh shit. I was going to name them before too, and then I got distracted drawing a picture of Carillion's son with an ice cream stroking his beard. Shit. I can't use any of these words. No. I've been foiled again. Which one of these names is decent? Which one of these names is decent? Are these names? These aren't names. That kind of vibes, but that's not. Oh no. Oh no. The clock is ticking every second. I'm looking at my conlang page going, ah shit. Words don't mean anything. I'm like Acha, but that's not actually a... You wouldn't just call someone Valley. What's the word for little? Flacha? No. Ugh. Well, it's Flecha. Which... also ew. Oh no. This is why I'm supposed to prepare for things. If I had known, by God, the preparation involved would have been crazy. Soha? So? Oh God. You know what? It's okay. We're going to... I figured it out. I know what to do. We're going to just do Razor Aldo. I've got it. I figured it out. Present. Character? Character. Religious. Prompt. This is so I remember. A Razor Alville. Which actually... oh, well, hold on. I've got it. Well, that'll do it. I'll fix the link later. I'll fix that entire sentence when I actually come up with a name for that person, because I meant to do it and forgot, and I'm not going to make up words in a time limit. It'd be a Razor Alville accidentally provoked a rebellion in the city of Oh, I wrote it down. Where is it? I've written it down. I know where to find it. I know exactly what city it is. It is Ionulish. But I don't want to have to turn my keyboard on. In the town of Ionulish. Guiding her congregation and the wider populace to demand better treatment by force. This rebellion later secured the independence of the Republic of Kasei-Fortin, which isn't pronounced like that, but that's okay, it's not my problem. Okay, we're gonna just hit save. Yeah. Hit save on that. So 25 speedy minutes, or rather 15. Boom. Chunky. It's got it. There might need to be an extra space in there. Maybe I'll put a blank there. Before the notably. So that bit's separate as well. How many words do I actually have? I've already hit, well, no, okay, I haven't hit word limit. There's these bits as well. Actually, I might have hit word limit, but we'll keep going, because this is going to be a mostly finished article by 11:15. So we have half an hour, 45 minutes to spice it up, try and get more of it in. This will be a nice chunky article. But that's basically the rough bits of the history, because the muleteers bit will come up somewhere else, and I don't have to mention the Loy Lee thing because I don't think that's necessary, because it's a rumor. It is not proven. They do not know that. That might come up in like the cultural bit or something. I want to try and work it in somewhere, but usually I would put it in the sidebar, but there's this huge picture there that might make that not necessary per se. Hold on, I need to edit something in images. I'm scattered all around because I'm flustered. Nope. Razor symbol. And then my name. Ta-da! Now it has the credits. We credit things here. Boom. Yeah, so I might not have to... I might still have space in the sidebar to put some stuff in, but we'll see. Because I normally put a lot of stuff there, but we might not have space. Because of the images, which I don't regret. Well, no, I don't regret it. I'm thinking of... Formatting's later. Formatting is a later deal. Albania may secure the independence of the Republic of Kasai Fortin. Next chunk is... I can't do names because I'm not doing names. The ideals. Well, that's more like... Okay, I think I want the customs mostly. Customs is the big part. And I'm going to include that sort of stuff in the sidebar. Commanding dress code. Well, dress code will include the hair stuff. So that's where the mullet will come in, is the dress code. And then shared values is the big bit. So let's put values. Razors, value, equality, and decency above all else. They are fans of democracy in most forms and champion its cause in monarchical states. I can't use the word kingdom because most of them aren't called kingdoms, so I have to be more vague. Technically, I should use... No, I can't use sovereign states. Sovereign states mean something different. Damn it. God damn it. Language. Why do you do this to me? This is infuriating. They value equality and decency above all else. They defend democracy in most forms and champion its cause in monarchical states. You know, actually, that might come into something a bit different. So I just... Equality and all else. Most of their community structures emphasize this equality, this level playing field, rarely having a single leader who is above all else. They are also their beliefs also lead to them being very diverse in other to say that they are against leadership, merely that they are against unearned and undesired leadership. Highlighting the fact that a leader's power comes from those who follow. They are fans of democracy in most forms and champion its cause in monarchical states. They are also particularly tolerant of various forms of religious worship, as even though most through arson worship divinities. Not everyone worships in the same manner. Razor religious practice is very diverse, but shares in the communal aspect and the sharing of culture and something. Culture and which is sharing culture, full stop. Okay. As a result of their beliefs, of their championing of equality, they are most often followers, just followers of the divinity of balance. And many of them were associated with the Church of Balance. Full stop. Church Balance does not have an article. I'm not doing that. Yeah, I just finished my social article with a nice even 400 words. Nice! That is very nice. How many words have I gotten now? That is very good. It's nice, even, perfectly balanced. 477. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. That's the values section. Next, we might do, so values kind of covered the ideals culturally in terms of like their whole thing is equality and order and shenanigans. So I guess this is going to be the customs section. Mostly so I can talk about mullets. This is going to be the mullet section. So customs and identifiers. Or maybe we'll just do identifiers. Identifiers might be good. What about identifiers? And this actually might be a better spot to put the picture. Hold on. I'm in the right. I wish that the mouse over snippet didn't have a. I don't know why it has a scroll bar, but every time I'm going like through here, because I end up here by accident all the time, I keep getting stuck here. Because if I'm literally using the scroll button and it won't move because it's trying to move this piffy little thing. I wish it wouldn't do that. I want that fixed so bad. Maybe I'm not regretting making my wager about something more useful, but by God, that's a little pet peeve that I want to get fixed real bad. We'll put this on the right. I've taken a quick break from summer camp to do a support Pecola article for when someone clicks on the block link they have no access to. Ah, yes, one of those. I need to do that at some point because I think there's like a couple of places that people can access articles they shouldn't. Not many, but they do exist. Like in the introduction article, there's like 3 unfinished articles there. But they're block links because they look good. And so I need to fix those. Okay, it's just flip right. Excellent. Right. Oop. God damn it. I wish that using other keyboards wouldn't do that. But they do. Because punctuation is not uniform for some reason. And then I get confused and I'm like, why is it a tilde? What the that's not the tilde button. Oh. Goddamn UK keyboards, they're dumb. Block links. That's sweet, sweet blocky imagey sweetness. It's beautiful. They get hungry. Take a break from coding and go eat. Lunchtime. And then when you come back from lunch, the article will be submitted and done. That is my promise. Oh, well, at least up till I have what? I have 35 minutes. Excellent. Unifies. Phrases are not highly identifiable if they don't want to be. Resembling. Capable of resembling any other member of any other citizen of their country. The most obvious sign of a razor is the wearing of a razor pin. A symbol designed to evoke, to resemble, I think I said stairs, but it looks more like a pillar with like pillars for a ramp. So I might say pillars for a ramp. Okay. A ramp supported by pillars, representing their desire to lift up the lower classes. Classes. These pins are usually made of cheap and easy to find materials, but can, in order to make them available to the very people razors most support, but they can be made in fancier materials such as bronze. It's nothing like bronze anyway. That was the idea going through my head when I shaded it. It's not a shaded image because it was quick. I was like, it's fine. Bronze, right? Yes. Another tell that someone may be a razor is the length of their hair. Many razors make an informal pledge to not cut their hair until they achieve their goal of equality. And as such, most have very long hair. This has led to some giving them the insulting name, the muleteers. You have a present for me when you're done? Oh my god, everyone's spoiling me, but only if I finish. Only if I do it. I'm being spoiled. Excellent. It's a motivation to work even harder. You can insult the name the muleteers, owing to most razor men having mullets. Actually, you probably don't have to explain that. I feel like it's fairly obvious that's what the muleteers is referencing. Like, you can do the math in your head, like, okay, just grow out short hair, the back grows out. Oh, no. Muleteers. Along with being referred to as unkempt and Unkempt and what? It really is an exciting and jam-packed stream today. I'm waiting for the twist in the evil twin. Oh, I wish. It would be hilarious, but no. I hope not. God. Maybe I shouldn't tempt fate. Where's wood? Knock on wood. Is this wood? This isn't wood, is it? It's like cheap, laminated. It's something. It's something plastic. But it'll do. It's wood. I'm going to refer to as unkempt and untidy. I'm gonna hit save because I don't know how that image is gonna go because I don't usually use the ID float right and left, so I don't know where it's gonna go. Ah! Okay. It didn't go where I wanted it to go. Okay. I think I might have to go here. Maybe that'll make it work. If I put it right there. Oh. Okay. What if I do it the way that I actually find easiest, which is to do the long way? We just go row, container, call it, call mid, 8. Oop, that's, see, just a dash. I'm gonna call mid 8, container, call mid 8. Can't spell. Container. Row. Containers is how I do it as well. Yeah, I know I can make it do what I'm imagining in my head with the image, right? But I'm just like, listen, if I have the container, I'm just gonna do it. Ah, shit, I did it wrong. What did I do wrong? Ah, because it's 8. That needs to be 4. That's why it's wrong, because it doesn't fit, because it's 12 length. Now it should be fixed. Boom. Perfect. Excellent. That's the stuff. That's the right symbol up top. Yeah, both of that, yeah. Math, man. I was brought here to write words, not do math. It's that simple, right? Just unkempt and untidy. So now I have a whole bit, and then I can put the loyally stuff here. Loyally. Glottal stops, man. Okay, so I think this is an actual like sentence of something. What else would I put here? What else is in this template under customs? No, language is going to go in the sidebar. Etiquette, fairly similar. Dress code, standard. Oh, the cape thing. That's it, the cape thing. I forgot about the cape thing. I wish it wasn't that one word. Yeah. Other. Someone. Maybe erasers, length of their hair. Many. Maybe just say many, and then that should fix that. All razors. Dress as standard. Just like any other citizen. They are known to wear capes and cloaks cut with a triangular bottom, evoking their symbol. Similarly, dresses and skirts will bear triangular and diagonal patterns. And hopefully that lines up pretty good. Okay, that'll do it. It's close enough. I mean, how did removing the word razor not fix this? What? Oh, because the muleteers is so long it automatic. Ugh. Formatting. I hate it. I loathe it. Deeply. Words are hard. And I am on a decent sized screen now, so this is not an issue. Oh, I can do the quote now. Disregard us as fringe radicals. But when we were responsible for the freedom of an entire country and its people, I'm not sure. Words aren't hard, words are... Took the words right out of my mouth. A country which, mind you, is highly regarded across the continent. I'm not sure how fringe we could possibly be. Right, sir. Politician in, say, foreign. Okay, save again. Save, save. Always save. You've already saved? Saved again. I've got plenty of space to talk about loyally. Excellent. How many words do I have? Ooh, this is going to be my longest summer camp article. I'm in the wrong bit again, aren't I? God damn it. How do I keep ending up here? But I can add the excerpt while I'm here, so that's good. People devoted to equality and yes, equality and democracy feels pretty apt. Oh boy. Oh, there's fancy stuff. There's fancy stuff in there I hadn't noticed before. Ooh. Okay, so I want to put languages spoken. Wait. I think I can do. No, I can't do what I'm doing because I can't put. You can't put BB code inside a key phrase. Ugh. All right. Languages spoken. What's the format? Okay. Yep. For they speak Weitzer. Those really like common languages. Common languages, they speak Weitzer and they speak Zersnag, which I'm going to misspell. There it is. They're speaking in languages. That's probably actually it. They are frequently of this particular group. And then so it says significant presence in. I might change that. I might not use that default drop down for that. So that's in connections and relations. So they are mostly from the Surdeo, but we'll write that bit in manually about their significant presence. So significant presence in, and we're going to specify what countries. So their presence in Kasai, in no, not really in Vaslhard because they've kind of already got the shit done. Maybe it can. I remember it breaking for something. Hold on. Key. Test. Test. I remember it breaking. I remember breaking it at some point. But I don't remember if that was it. No, it does work. Okay, that's probably actually way better. That makes my life way easier if I just do it that way. It doesn't inflate my word count, which is good. They're trying to be honest here. Oh no, that was correct. Say Fortin. We need, I guess by default, Dutzelal. They're also a presence in Presufons and in No, Chi. I can't. Ochihid. Ochihid. Okay. Oh! Oh no. I broke it. How'd I break it? What did I do? How'd I break it? No! What have I done? No, it's past the correct way, isn't it? Test. Test? This is what I remember happening at some point. It might be because I just have too many key phrases and they're all going crazy. Oh, you worked. What have I done wrong? Ugh. I need key phrase. Syntax. Shiny support. I didn't break it. Is it because there's links in it? I wouldn't think so. Is it because there's 2 links in it? What? Maybe putting things. Maybe that's what breaks it. Maybe if I bunch them up, which makes it harder for me to read, but that's fine. It's not that important. I think they should. There it goes. Okay, so they can't be on separate lines. That's weird. That makes my life easy. It kind of sucks, but like it works. It functions now, so that's good. So common languages, these 2, only one of which is actually a language. Oh, I'm glad you people can't see that. And then there's 4 countries that their major significant presence is in. And I think that's it for the bits I wanted to link in. Because now it's time to talk about shenanigans. Because I want to talk about shenanigans. It's my article. I'll talk about politics no one cares about all I want. Because I can't write more about the Owlville individual because that's gonna be the religious person article, which I'll probably write tomorrow. Or maybe later when I finish this article in 15 minutes. So I'm gonna write about something else. In this, I've got 70 minutes left. Oh god. Oh god. It's almost done. It's almost 1,000 words. I'm good. I've got it sorted. This is in the bag. I hit 300 like 2 minutes, like 10 minutes after Demetrius left the first time. I'm like, yeah, this is good. We're sorted. Okay, so royal influence. Phrases are only have official power in democracies, such as, say, Fortin. Oh, well, but they also have some power in the various royal states around Lake Sterlish. Most notably, this is most true of the link press again, even though it's, oh, maybe we won't link press again. I need to copy its name though. Ugh, umlauts. I can type them, I just don't want to. It's Monsieur Plessis where raises form a significant voting bloc during the formed a significant voting bloc during the most recent election of the country's absolute monarch. And I believe she actually has a linked article. Excellent. Perfect. Haven't written about her. That's fine. Her narrow victory over her opponent is often credited to them. This has led many to speculate that Lui Li is herself a razor, albeit one who does not openly identify as such. After all, it's a bit hypocritical to champion equality on one hand and campaign to become a monarch on the other. That said, some razors believe that she did so in order to use the monarchy's power to enact change from above. As her reign has been what's the word I want? Defined by its attention to the poor and to the resolution of the ongoing dispute with Ibza boys. Ibza falls. I think I want a crown for that. I need a new crown image for my little sidebars because it looks neat, but I need a new one. Issue is no one takes good pictures of crowns. They often just look cheap, and I'm like, ugh. This is a monarchy, people. It needs to look fancier. This is like the crown, like edging on like a box or something. It actually lines up pretty decently. It's not a perfect lineup, but it's still pretty good. Probably nudge it down to where I want. If I can think of one more thing to put in the sidebar. Maybe I should put the muleteers bit on there as well, so that it's like more accessible. I'll chuck that in there. Also known as... Hold on, so what's the current thing? I wish that wasn't there. I wish that wasn't in that location. But it shows up in the spot automatically if I put them there. Ooh, nice. I need to look because I grabbed this one from Pixabay, but at the time I didn't know Unsplash existed, and I'm pretty sure Unsplash will have nicer pictures because they, on the whole, seem to have nicer pictures of real living things. So I could probably go find a nice one on Unsplash if I care enough. Also known as muleteers. Democratic vermin. Cratic vermin. Yeah, that'll do it. That is gonna bother the shit out of me. Oh god, that is going to infuriate me. I wish it didn't do that either. Why does it do that? What's responsible for that? Who did this? Oh. That'd be why. I wish it didn't do that. I wish it wouldn't be like that. It's very frustrating that it'd be like that. Yeah. Yeah. 10 minutes countdown. Oh god. We're doing the final bit. Do what? So the way I have it set up, the parent ethnicities bit here is from the template. So it's like one of the drop down boxes. I think it's in here. So I've filled out this box and up pops this. But the rest of it is put in the sidebar bottom content box, or like the bit that goes directly below it. And the issue is that the one that template puts in, it has this huge goddamn margin underneath it. And I could fix that. But it just infuriates me that I kind of have to. And it's only ever an issue if I'm putting more key phrases in. Having said that, I'm an idiot. Having said that, I'm an idiot. I'm not smart. I'm not smart. There's a way around this. It's called putting them on top. If I put these on top. If I put... because it'll make it more sense too. If I put these on top, it won't have this problem. Because the header underneath it has padding anyway, so it's not as obvious. See, that works better. Okay. That makes way more sense. It looks better if I do it like that. Yeah, no, idiot. I mean, it's what I usually do, I think. It usually, to avoid having to CSS the shit out of it, because I love CSS, but oh boy. You put key phrases in the content top, and you put stuff like this that I usually do, you put that in the content bottom. Because then it, like, cancels out the DL boxes. That or you just don't use the boxes and you do it all yourself, which I'm a fan of, but not always. I don't want to just bloat my word count. Oh no. 2 whole words. Okay, I need to get 2 more words in into this article somewhere. What 2 words do I need? What else do I need in this article? So I've got a history of them, talking about their revolutionary stuff. I've got their values, which is not a complicated thing to discuss. They value equality and decency, but they're huge Democrats, so they're not super well liked. The end time is at 11:15. It's at 11:15 our time day. So in about, that's 7 minutes. 7 minutes from now on my clock, thereabouts. And then I've got identifiers talking about their clothing and their hair and their pins and the cool capes, which I don't know what's happening with this cape because I can't draw. Don't forget to submit. Yes. I just want to find 2. I need to find 2 more words to put in. Maybe I need to go here because this little single floating word's going to bother the hell out of me if I don't fix it. Unkempt and untidy sentiment is a meme for me. Then giving the insulting name of the muleteers, along with being referred to as unkempt and untidy. Raisers who are punished, who are... Yeah, don't miss that 2 words. No, it's gonna be fine. Who are like punished for treason will often have their hair forcibly cut to embarrass them. Love that. That'll do it. Any compound words you can expand? Boom. Nah, we got it. Y'all. We got it. Ignoring the fact that most of that is not words. Now, I have time. I need to fix something. I need to check my spelling. Spell check. Okay. What? I don't even know what that first link is. I don't know if I want to know. Shit. Because Euclid has no spell check. Okay, spell it right. Ought to be. Ought to be. That's ought to be. Where is the word ought? Yes, it ought to be. Ought to be taken. A leader's. No, that's but. /were. It is a complicated thing. So that is, I'm looking for a leader's power. It's under values. No, I've got it. I swear to God, I've got it. A leader. I swear. We're good. The muleteers, that's correct. Forcibly, what? Oh, really? I didn't actually know it was spelled forcibly. Oh, it's block with 1C. I assumed it was force-ably, because that's kind of how words work. How do you get the panel backgrounds? I'm putting it in, if you put it in content panel, not in sidebar bottom, it'll have the box. On default theme, it's like just a white box, but I've made mine fancy. Oh, for voting block. Voting block. Spell check. Spell check and I gained a word. Excellent. Oh, shit. Hit the button. Okay. Words are hard. Yeah. So I've made mine a nice dark funky thing because I think it looks cool. Anyway, dit. And community challenges. Boom! Now we await Dimitris's return as we celebrate for these last 4 minutes of success. This is a victory. We've done it. We have succeeded. There's a 1,016-word article about the people with the mullets who are champions of democracy and who look cute. 4 minutes under the line. The good stuff. My gift is in Messenger. Do you really think my Messenger is going to actually open on my phone? Because they're not. It's not. It's not. You know it. I can open it. It's fine. I'll figure it out. It's in the other tabs. It's all good. Yes. The words were slain. Oh, and you finished your own article. Nice. See, this is a good time. We're all doing the thing. Hold on. I'm opening it. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Day, that's amazing. Oh, hold on. Let me try and bring this over somehow. Wait, I got it. I can bring it over. Boom. There you go. There you go. I wasn't gonna pull up Facebook in this window, but I'll put it in. I'm glad that this stream helped you with your writer's block, friend the Necromancer. So the challenge, Tillers, the challenge was that as I was waffling on at the start of the stream, Dimitris came in, and he came to chat, and we were talking about the Explorer and how I use it to find spelling mistakes when I update the names of places. And he said that if I finished my article in 60 minutes, so in an hour, he would make that feature where the Explorer would search all fields of an article now. And so I have. And so he will. And so that has been bumped up the priority, and we're going to get a full search Explorer as soon as he can. Yeah. So to explain what the image is, there's a joke at some point I made about really liking sausage rolls. And so Day made a really like a quick Photoshop of a lady with a sausage roll for a head, and I have that as my Twitter thing. Hold on, bring it to Twitter. Bring it to Twitter. See, I have a lady with a sausage roll for a head on my Twitter, and they said it wasn't good. I love it, but you know, some quality, and so they've drawn me my proper sausage roll wife, and she will be added as my Twitter header as soon as the stream is done. Because I earned it. I earned it. so she will be displayed on my Twitter properly. Yay! Everything is good. You've done it. I'm still really happy with how these turned out too. I did this in like maybe an hour. So I'm really happy with how that turned out. I don't know what, that stuff was complicated, but it's fine. It mostly works. Mostly. Most of the time. Yay! Oh, I need to update my chart. I need to update my thing. Complete. Resolve. And 1016. Baby. So I've written nearly 5,000 words so far, which is pretty good. That's pretty good. And now there's only 4 prompts left of this cycle. I would like to finish all of them by the next drop. Like the next prompt drop, but I'm not sure if I will, because I'm doing them 1 per day, and math doesn't like me on that, so that doesn't actually work out. So, I do have an idea for this. It just says, I don't know, bro, because I haven't named her yet. This article will gain words once I name the person who is linked here. Once I've named her, we'll add some words. Because I'll go an Alville and I'll link the Alville article so that people know what the hell an Alville is, because it doesn't say anything. And then it'll have her name and she'll be linked. And there'll be an article about her at some point. She will be named. I'm working on it. I was meant to do it before stream, but then I got distracted drawing, I think, and making flags. I got the first like in? Aw. Aw, thank you. I can just scroll down. Yay! Thank you. Hell yeah. It's a good article. I'm happy with this article. Not just because I've put more effort into it than any other article I've done in so far in summer camp. That's technically not true. Wait. No, it is true. It is the one I've put the most effort into, and the one I've written the quickest. So there's that. It was the fastest written, but it was done with lots of love, lots of preparation and care. It ties into many things. It ties into at least 2 articles once I fix this. And it ties into some other stuff in the world that isn't prompt related yet. I hope I get to write about some of these things for prompts. I want it. Ooh, nice. So while I've been frantically typing in the background, you've been writing along. That's good. That's a good way to do it, I reckon. Streams are good for like everyone's writing. But now we just wait. We wait for Dimmy to find out. Oh no, I had to holler at Dimmy, didn't I? Because Dimmy was eating lunch. I need to go yell at Demetrius. or if you're already like gone, Demetrius, did it! They did it! It's done. Because I do have 40 minutes left of stream, so there's plenty of time. For many things. Many things can happen in 40 minutes. Ooh. I need like a thing so that when I put my bottle down it doesn't make a noise. Are you in this room that actually functions for that? No. Okay. There's nothing in this room that's just small and soft. Ugh. Okay. I could start work on the next one now. Or maybe we'll kill time by tracking down by tracking down a name for this Razor Alville and fixing it. Oop, I've been pinged. Oh. Okay. Thank you, secondhand. Demetrius will know. The beast was slain. Okay, so it was going to be either a name in Weitzer or a name in Zerznag. You can tell which ones I haven't used much by how many words they have, and you can see that this is the big one, and then like there's these 2, and I haven't put anything in them. There's a lot going on. This isn't even good conlanging. This is just I need words and they make things go. And so it's great. There's just a lot going on. I've done the most with this particular language, the vaguely Germanic one. But like that's just because a lot of the countries are in that area. Fortunately I need to be going now. I need to pop out. I'll be back at 6 PM. Oh, excellent. Alright, see you later, DM Stretch. Have fun. I think I'll be fast asleep by the time you start streaming, unfortunately. I think that's how math works. If I remember how math works, I'm pretty sure I'll be fast asleep by then. Because it's like, it'll be midnight in 40 minutes. So, you know. Sleep. Sleep is good. I'll check. I'm opening the calendar. Oh my god. Wow. This is shiny. I like the summer camp hype just there. I like that. That's fun. Yeah. So I will be asleep by then, because that is it. That is 4 in the morning. That is 4 in the morning. I hope I'm asleep. God, I can only hope. So yeah, hi Songbird. Sorry I didn't say hi before. Welcome. You missed the chaos of, oh god, wrong pages. You missed the chaos of trying to finish an article in an hour, and now we slow down and we try and make words that have meanings. That mean things, maybe. So that I can work on the next article. Wait, what? Oh. I had that open in a different tab. That's weird. I don't know how that happened. That was strange. So words. Words to have names for meanings of things. It slows down to the, what are we doing? I don't know. This is the mess part. You can see that all of their stuff is whack. I'm using a 4-hour article right at my fastest. It helps that I was prepared for this one. For the most of them, I have not been that quick. So, like, for the two that I've streamed? For the 2 that I've streamed, I did them in 2 hours. And then for the 3 that I didn't stream, those took a couple of hours spread out. But this one I'd prepared for, like I'd done some art beforehand, because I made a symbol for them, and I knew a lot of the details going in, because I'd spent some time just sort of like lying in bed at like 3 in the morning going, what is their deal? So I had a lot of stuff already known, so it's just a matter of finding words for it. I'll probably have to come back and edit it afterwards, but like, hey, it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make for what the challenge was there. For the reward of that challenge, I am willing to make that sacrifice. That is a worthy sacrifice of, it'll work. And it's a decent article, I reckon. I reckon it's a good article. It's my longest ethnicity article, but not actually by that much. But it is also probably the best. Just because the other ones don't really go into like this sort of stuff. So that's nice. This is unique to this article. I've never really talked about the well, the 2.5-hour article isn't that bad. The other ones aren't great, but that's their problem. So, I want to name a character with this language, and that requires me to know what that means. I know how clusters work. This language is designed to hurt my brain because I can't pronounce any of the sounds in it. Like, this entire column is a mystery to me. I don't know what I'm doing with it. That is its whole thing. It's not my problem at that point. I stopped paying attention to it. So I'm looking to write about a religious figure who did good stuff. And that's fairly straightforward as a thing. I'll probably start on that article, and then, or maybe I'll do a showcase. That might actually be better use of my time. Well, I mean, my time isn't that valuable, but it might be a better use of the stream time to perhaps look at other people's articles, because I haven't done as much of that throughout summer camp as I would have liked to. This won't get me to the thing. I want to go up there. So I keep missing out on seeing people's articles. Gonna go feed something. I'm like, alright, see you, Delian. But I should actually like look at other people's articles and see how they're doing, because I mostly only look at the ones I get in my notifications, and then I kind of move on with my day. So if anyone has any summer camp articles they'd like to have shown on stream, we can have a little chat about them. Chuck them in chat. You're feasting in front of stream. Nice. Oh, now I'm hungry. Like, I could go grab food, but will I? No, I won't. I won't go grab food. I don't need it that bad. Ew. Yeah, if anyone has articles they'd like to share, you can pop them in chat. The links will not be yeeted. Do I have any sausage rolls? No, and also it's 11:30 at night. I'm not eating a sausage roll at 11:30. Wait, I think I actually do have sausage rolls though. Yeah, I'm happy to look at one of yours, Talia. Pop it in chat, and I will have a peruse. Oh, here we go. A myth from Tillers. I don't think I've seen this one as well. So this is good. These are new things to look at. You can look at someone else's CSS aside from mine. He's encouraged alongside the feast. Yeah. So the Mask of the Second Face. This is an article from Tillers. A Dashani legend says that if you want to see how things really are, you need to wear the mask of the second face. It will create any lie of illusion. Look grim, made of thick wooden panels, red from soakage with blood. Okay. That sounded way low energy than I thought. The okay was mostly because the word soakage kind of threw me for a second. I do absolutely get what it means. That the reason it's red is because it's been soaked in blood. I've never seen the word soakage. But it does convey immediately. No, it's okay. It's totally fine. I don't know what I'm using English for half the time, and I speak it natively. Oh my god. Oh, that looks cool as hell. In most stories, cleanups for later. Martin Montpellier of Dashani can tell right from wrong because of it, and therefore keeps being victorious over his enemies. Right, okay. Every time the Dashani was an aggressive vote for neighboring nations. Story for an Undar. And then it will be explained what an Undar is further forth in the other bits. If the idea is that it penetrates any lie or illusion, if this is about like warfare, like fighting other people, is it about being victorious in terms of combat, or is it victorious in terms of just socially kicking their butts? Because the mask is definitely useful, and I can see it having use if your opponent is trying to trick you. But if they're not, and they just have more people, I don't know. It is very cool. I like that it's about, just telling right from wrong, lie from illusion, that sort of thing. And then for leadership change, the warrior kings fought everyone. 6 of the 14 tribes. All tribes because it was too strong to get attacked and divided each. Divide and contact. Yes, we're throwing Isaac. We're throwing articles at Isaac, yes. Because I figure that I could start work on a second article, but I don't want to have to do a second sprint. So I think I'm going to just leave off, because you don't want to sit here looking at me go, what word do I want to use for the name of this character? So we're throwing Isaac at articles. Yeah, you're throwing Isaac at articles at Isaac, and we're just throwing me. There's just a lot of throwing going on. Units arrived, settled home. I met the lover and got furious. Prayed for help. Response was offered help, and got a response and help offered. Okay. I have looked at a lot of your summer camp articles because I get them in my notifications, so I see them. Yeah, let's click on that article. Yeah, that's what happens when you edit 5 articles at the same time. Honestly, fair. Talking about all of a sudden new ice cream, really? Aw. I have ice cream somewhere, but it's the middle of winter. It's too cold. I have Zupa Dupas. Does that count? Zupa Dupas counts. Response and help offered in exchange for a soul every year. Take a face. Killed his wife because he still loved her a lot. Built a nest of 2 for her. He buried her with the mask on her face. Demanded a soul, and improvements on the how. Best ability is, should not carry that name back then. Should recite what a religion that did the ritual on a yearly basis. Onda, he left out what the ritual really was for. The entity behind it was willing to keep the lie about Aziz alive as long as it got the soul each year. Nice! That is very... I like that as an element. That it was... That the ritual was made for a purpose and then has been... They just hide that purpose, but they just keep doing it. And then it's only known in the words of Deshawn. Second face to tell you're lying. That's good. I like that. That's a very good little bit. I'm gonna hit like on that. Oh. What happened? Oh no. Oh. What's happening with the black box? Oh no. Oh no. There's a black box over it. Foundation of the whole religion and all 10 articles. Ooh. Nice. See, that is very impressive. I'm not going to even be able to get close to connecting all of mine in that way. If it's too big of an area. Too big of a setting. I can't be focused. But I can have fun. So that's all it really matters. Okay, so this is The Creator's Light by Atalia. The creator has abandoned their creation. How could they ever abandon their children? If you look closely up into... Yeah, the mouse servers are broken. A little bit. So it's fine for the actual, like, article links. But for some reason, there's just a big box over the top of these. And I don't know why. So... Okay. Ah, yeah. So you'll be moving your stream a little bit because it clashes with the thing. That's fair. That makes sense. Yeah, because it does, doesn't it? This area of the schedule is always really busy. Like there's this section I'm the start, except for when a Nazzle starts. But there's this whole bit here where everyone's streaming. Everyone loves streaming at like 3 in the morning Australian time. So it's always difficult to try and slot everybody in. It was clear when you booked it. Yeah, because I know that I usually look at the schedule from the Corellian article about this because I got the notification from Corellian's World because I follow it already. And I don't think the webinar was on there. So there's a lot. There's just a lot of things. This is a very good time. What is happening here? There are a lot of you. Sorry, I was in the middle of reading an article. Y'all just like to stream over top of each other, and I'm just like, yo, bruh, it's 4 in the morning. I wanna watch streams, but you're all doing it when I'm asleep. Most of the time. So as far back as there has been a written record, probably long before that, people have talked about the light in the sky that comes around every 70 or so years, hanging around for some month before disappearing again. Stories about the light have been found all over the world, in pretty much every culture. Much like the creation story, however, it has universally been a sign of the creator. That's universally with an A. Universally. So that I in universally should be an A. Let's give it the name Creator's Light. This is the constellation. Excellent. It's okay. It's okay to interrupt DM Stretch. It's useful information. You can all figure it out. It's universally. Silly stuff. The Creator's Light pops up all the time during history. We don't know when it started to be referred to. I think it's 1FRR for referred. REFERRRED, I think. It's universally silly. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. To be referred to as a symbol for the creator, but it was before written record. Some more notable times it has showed up is during the coronation of the third Lomian Emperor, where the light was first seen as night fell that evening. I might change as night fell that evening to just as night fell or as evening fell. Since night... Yeah, I totally get that. That's why I had a, briefly popped up a Google Doc, and I copy-pasted into the Google Doc. So like you basically just you do like how Baron checks spell check. You just go doink, and then you just copy it out. Because I wish Euclid had spell check, but I think it's technically impossible. Like technologically not capable of doing that, which is unfortunate. Yeah, so as night fell that evening, this was seen as a sign that the emperor was divinely chosen, and their reign had a surprisingly low amount of uprisings and rebels thanks to this. Later astronomers have calculated the light probably would have been visible for at least a week before the coronation. It is not known if the records have been changed to fit the emperor, or if it had simply been too cloudy to see it before that day. I like that. I like that little bit of they don't know. They don't know. One of the reasons to stick with Legacy. Yeah, that is one of the benefits of Legacy. I just like the colors. I'm a sucker for colors. I like that it's blue and it's green and it's orange and it's got container stuff. I can't live without containers, so I have to. I like to use Euclid for that purpose. Astronomical findings. It is nowadays known that the Creator's light is a cosmic object that is on a very steady orbit around the Sun. The astronomers have named the object Comet, and pointed out that there are more comets than just this one, which explain the text that recorded the comet coming by just 10 years after the last one. Right, so there's a couple of different objects that people confuse for being the single one. And now they've figured out there are different ones doing it. So they're like, this one is the Creator's light, this one is not. There's a lot of superstition regarding the comet, with cultures attributing a lot to the presence of it. It is generally seen as a good omen, with things that happen when the comet is visible usually seen as being approved by the Creator. But some also see it as a sign that you have to be more careful with what you do lest you anger the Creator. Ooh, I like that. This is Italia's constellation article about the Creator's light, about a lovely little comet. I like that there's that variety. It's like, oh, you know, everything that happens during the comet's a good thing. And it's like, please be careful. Please, the Creator is watching us. Please be careful. Shh. No blasphemy. No blasphemy while the comet's in orbit. It is very good. Okay, and now I'm pulling up dubs. Oh, right. Had a minute, I was like, right. Yes, this is Silandris. Had a minute where I was like, names. So this is the Night Eagle. This is a constellation. Oh, and you have it. Oh, that's a beautiful looking constellation. Oh, I love that. That's just cute. And you can instantly tell that it's a type of bird as well. That's way better than how my constellation image turned out. Mine's a bit of a mess. I spent like 2 hours going. I couldn't think of an image for it, so it got a bit more complicated. Oh. Ah! Has different sides too. And it's called the Thunderbird, Hayfing Chosen, Desmond's Heart. Ooh, nice. Different names too. Love that. The sky tells us as much about our time here as about the stories of old. Telling time through the sky is Eagle. The Night Eagle, as it is known by the Grippleys in Uelra's Gift, soars in the sky throughout the year, but as seasons come and go, the Night Eagle moves through the sky as a shadow of the eagles living below. When it is hot and the bush is ready to burn, the eagle is hungry and ready to hunt. You must be careful then, and not leave unless necessary. What happens as we welcome the colder days? The Night Eagle fights in the sky, too preoccupied defending its territory, as younger eagles fight for the chance to replace them in the sky. Ooh. And they're each associated with the different... Oh, that's cool. God damn. Indeed, during the long, cold nights, the Night Eagle spends all of its time dancing, searching for a mate. And when the warm starts to return, the crows and the magpies attack the eagle in turns. Then the eagle has to defend themselves. The Night Eagle reminds us that all under the sky are vulnerable at some point or another. The balance must not be disturbed. Damn. That is very cool. Oh yeah, because you said this was loosely inspired by some Australian fauna. Well, I might disappoint you on that because I'm a city slicker, so I don't know most. I am remarkably not well versed in my own wedge-tailed eagles. Ooh. I don't think if I actually know what a wedge-tailed eagle looks like, and I feel like I'm falling short and have to Google it, which is just disappointing. Ah, they're from north. See, that'd be it, isn't it? They're further north than I am. I am a southern child. God, those are cool though. Damn. Oh, now I'm like, where are they found? The answer is Australia. But it's like, no. You gotta be more specific. I'm pretty sure this is north. Yeah. Oh, really? So they all found the whole place. It's just that... Okay. Okay, so I'm just stupid. So I just don't see birds. Which makes sense. That's in keeping with my general personality. Just I miss the birds. You can see them around here. That requires me to leave the house. That requires me to go where the birds are. There aren't that many birds out here. They just keep squawking at me. There's a tree full of like 30 cockatoos, and I'm like, please, God. I hate that tree. It's a bad tree. The night eagle's not alone in the sky. It is forever accompanied by the smell of the shield bug. Oh, I like that. Yeah. I can't identify any birds. I don't know what birds look like. I get confused about crows and ravens all the time, and we only have one of those. So I'm just like, yeah, birds. The shield... The shield constellation can be seen running away from the night eagle, with its antenna always pointing away from it. It is said that the night eagle, once it assumed its position in the sky, tried to eat those around them. But as soon as it attacked the shield bug, they released such a foul liquid that the eagle flew away and has never tried to eat the bug again. That is cute. I like that. I like that there's not only stories about itself, but it also includes others. So you did have magpies and crows, and you've got the shield bug as well. And I like that sort of connects it to other things, even though we don't have like an article about the crows or the magpies or the shield bug constellation itself. We get this sense that there is much more outside of this, and that is very cool. And I see that it is a very popular article. Rightfully. It is a rightfully quite popular article. I think there was another link in here somewhere, maybe. Oh no, then you linked the constellation program. Nice. Let me just pop that open. I want to have a look at it. Ah. Right, because it randomizes and then you just connect them. I think I did find this at some point as I was looking around, and then I went, I want to have more control over where the stars go. Oh wait, there's a button that lets you do it, doesn't it? No. It's still a very cool app, and it looks very nice when used well. Because that is a very cute looking eagle. And it's a very cute looking snake bug. Do you want to read my moon again? I can read your moon again if you want. It was a very good moon. I was a big fan of the moon. I'm a big fan of the moon in general. So this is, sorry, Control-Shift-T. This is a constellation app. It's called like Arius Hero app. It was linked earlier. Oh yeah, you can link an article to Songbird. Go for it. Because I have read Zillion's moon article. Technically I've read it more than once because I was awake when it was shown on Hefe's stream yesterday, which was the stream I was not meant to be up for because it was 3 in the morning, but I was hyped up on world building and I was like, I'm gonna watch Hefe's stream. And so I saw Zillion's moon then. But I'll pop that open. I'll pop it open. Everyone can have a look at the Hanidia. I didn't say that correctly, but that's okay. There's too many Y's and I'm not going to bother. You can comment on it for a few seconds and then move on. The comment is that it's very nice. I'm a fan of it. because you've got 2, and then it stands out because it's got a huge boof. Yeah, it's always close enough with me when it comes to pronunciation. It's close enough. I know the basic, just like ha ni. It's like ha ni di. Yeah, it's fine. It's close. And then you got all the stuff about the materials that come from it. That stuff's good. It's a good article. It's nice. It's simple to the point. It's a good article. Oh, you've got one with the name that will upset my brain. Nope, here we go. Ofeto Olefale, Malu, and Malosi. Aha. Ah, this is another constellation article. Everyone's got so many beautiful stars articles. I'm just, gosh. So, Stars of the Home is one of the 5 sacred Tagada constellations. Constellations, plural? I think it's constellations, plural, in that. So it needs to have the S at the end. It is the only one that does not have an accompanying Tagu Tower. The constellation depicts the 2 guardians of the hearth. In drawings, Malu, gentle, usually stands on the left and higher position, and Malosi, strong, stands on the right and lower position, though both are considered equals in power and responsibility. As one of the 5 sacred constellations, Ofeto Olefale is a common ornamentation found on clothing, art, and architecture. Ooh. Navigation. The Tagada use the stars to navigate safely through the barrier reefs which guard their islands. When the constellation is clouded, it is best to wait until the sky is clear, even if the delay is several days. 3 steps are carefully taken to ensure safe arrival home. First, the bottom of Malu must align with the top of Malosi. Second, the top of Malosi and the second star of Malu need to rest upon each of the 2 great mountains. Finally, the bottom of Malu must realign with the top of Malosi. Right. Okay, right. Figuring out... Okay. It is detail, I'll tell you that. I wish there was an image of it. So that I could sort of... Because sometimes I'm not great with internalizing directions. I'm like, I need to see it in front of me before I get it. But you clearly thought about it a lot, and that gives me confidence that it all makes sense. You're trying to make one. Yeah, I can understand that it would be really difficult, because you've clearly got a strong idea of, like, the kind of idea of what it is. And sometimes it's just kind of hard to get it to go properly. Festival of the Guardians. Religious holiday. Every 3 years, the Tagada honor the 5 sacred constellations with the Festival of Guardians. Each of the constellations has a day of exaltation, where the constellation's symbol, depicted on parchment banners, is hung throughout the city. Tradition maintains that the corresponding banner is hung on the constellation's day of exaltation, but remains up through the 6th day of the festival, when the balance and importance of all the guardians are recognized together. It is considered bad luck for a banner to prematurely fall, but yeah, it's more for my D&D clan players in the article. That's fair. Oh, and you've hit 12k words on your module. God damn, that's a lot of words. Considering that's a common reality. Malu and Malosi are celebrated on the 2nd festival day. Unlike the other days of the festival, during the exaltation of Ofeto Olefale, families stay at home. At the start of the 2nd festival day, youth approaching seafaring age lead the passing of the flame. Torches made out of gentle banana bread. Oh, I'm hungry now. Oh no. Food. I desire food. So, gentle banana leaf are lit at the central bonfire, exalting the guardian of light, Malama. The bonfire is in celebration of the first festival day, with the guardian of light, Malama. Its flame stays lit through the Festival of Guardians, and is used to cook the diabor on the 6th festival day. Okay. The torchlight is passed from the delivering youth to the oldest household member, who is responsible for using that light to light the family hearth. The exaltation of Ofeto Olefale is the only day of the festival with celebrations primarily at home. Traditional foods include fried bananas, seared fish, seaweed salad, and fried bread. I'm hungry. I want food. Bread. I'm gonna close the stream. I'm gonna eat immediately. Just like shove my face in like a bowl of chips or something. Not even like cooked chips, just like chips. And then have Doritos. Probably not, but I feel like it. Like this all makes a lot of sense. This bit gets a little clunky because it's kind of just hits in the middle. So like usually when I need to have like an aside, I might put it in the sidebar. But if that's just sort of like the way that your articles lay out, it's still cool. Because this is totally fine. It does make sense. It just sort of has a brief hump. Doritos and salsa. I don't have any salsa. I do have Doritos though, so I actually might have Doritos. And a potato salad and some buttery bread with fish on it. Oof. Food. It's midnight. I shouldn't be eating, but I want to put it in a pop out, but I don't know how to do that. So when you say pop out, do you mean like hold on, let me pull up. Do you mean like how that's just an article that actually has a pop out? Do you mean like this sort of pop out that comes when you hover over a link, or do you mean like a tooltip? Where's the tooltip button? I don't have any tooltips in this article. Where's my most recent tooltip? Okay, so you want it to look like this. This is an article link. So what you would need to... So you'd have to make an article, link it, and then make sure that the way your world settings are set has the fit. Tooltip might work better because making an article just to explain this isn't... Yeah. So tooltip looks like, hold on, let's pull up the CSS article that I have. This is it's in a different world, but I have a CSS test article. They're the same settings. Tooltip shows up like this. It comes up with a little box with some arrows under it. I think that might be good, just because it kind of reads as a bit of a road bump in the article up to that point, since it's all about yeah. So to do that, you just put so I think it's tooltip thing that shows on hover llama and then tooltip. So you do it like that. You would make, and then that should show up so that when you hover over the word Malama, it would show up with thing that shows on hover. And I think that'll work better because then as the reader, I can decide if I want to figure out and like learn what Malama's deal is and why that matters. I think that'll read better because then I can finish this section and then come back and go, oh, this is what the Malama stuff was. And that'll sort of pass better. Yeah, totally fair. Totally understand. I'm happy I could help. We all learned something. So with this light, we know that together we are brightest, but it is at home where this light starts. Yeah, I think there needs to be an it's. So it's at home where this light starts. I think. Month of the half. Every 12 years, the moon rests in the center of the constellation. Children born during that sacred month are seen as a sign of blessing and prosperity for the family. Nice. Oh no. I don't speak any Oceanic languages. Taonga tamate mora hurehu. Got it. One take. Has deep connection with Malu and Melosi. There's a with there. Malu and Melosi than most. He was born during the sacred month of the hearth, and as an only child, his birth was especially heralded. Yeah, that'd be my husband's god. I blame him every time. Honestly, fair. I try my best. I'm just like, we'll get there. So 12 years later, during the next month of the hearth, he was traveling with family when his ship was attacked by a whale with a strange marking on its snout that resembled the guardians of the hearth. The whale destroyed the ship, killing most of the crew. Taonga and his uncle were the only survivors from his ancestral clan. So I guess it would be Taonga and his uncle were the only survivors from his ancestral clan, full stop. Because survivors from his clan to survive is redundant. Though I do get the idea, so it's all good. It all makes sense. It's better to be redundant than to not have a word for me to go, huh? What does it mean? So after several months adrift, the two landed in the town of Saltmarsh. His uncle chose to stay, but Tonga chose a life at sea, where he was more likely to glimpse Milo and Melosi and find his way home. Boom. Excellent. It's helpful to read aloud and be like, ah, I figured it. Getting other people to read is always good, because then you actually, like, spot some bits. Oop. Oop. That was very good. It's a very nice article, and I hope that you're able to make an image for it soon, because I think I would like to be able to actually see what the constellation looks like. I can kind of vaguely picture, because I'm mostly just going humanoid figure, humanoid figure. Yeah. I did see that. So first of all, congratulations. Secondly, I shall heed. I think he meant heed. Heed the call. This feature is in your honor. I've done it. You're welcome, everybody. We're gonna have really good explorer search very soon, and it's gonna be excellent. Oh, and Laura Bones is nearly live, which is good because we ran good on time on that one. Because the next person to stream is Laura. Maybe he's trying to hide from the call. He's hiding. He hid. Shh. There is nothing. No prompt. Where would you put that? So the tooltip, it's just in the text. Hold on. I'm gonna open my article so I can show it. So for the tooltip, you basically just do it in there. Oh, it's other CSS. Oh, there's other CSS. Because tooltip is just regular BB code. And then CSS is CSS. I don't know what CSS is. I know many CSS, but I do not know of all of it. God, this article's a mess. This is a messy boy. I was promised that this bit would be fixed. I don't need it there, but I'm like, oh god, the blue. Anyway, so next to stream is actually Laura, who I'm gonna check when she actually properly lives, because I know that like a lot of us have like the 5-10 minutes of chill before we actually start. So I'm gonna check. I'm gonna open up Laura in my second window and make sure everything is good. Right. Exactly. Once the ad stops playing, I'll know. Once it stops just playing an ad for some game. Ugh. Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. Okay. Cool. Yeah, okay. So I guess basically I was about to say at noon. It's midnight. At 12, we'll be able to raid Laura, and we can carry on the summer camp hype, and then I can eat a lot of chips. Because I'm hungry, because we talked about food. I'm hungry. I want food. It'd just be like that, unfortunately. Raid Laura Bones. Boom, excellent. The raid is ready. It's just a matter of hitting the button when I have to. So when she switches from her startup screen, we will hit go, and we will raid. I wonder if there'll be a food prompt. I'm sure there'll be a food prompt at some point, because there was a prompt about cooking last year, about recipes. Yeah, we'll just wait. But I'm waiting until, because I prefer to raid when people are actually actively like doing the thing. Because sometimes when you're on just like the end screen, like the start screen, you might just be quickly alt tab to go like do something. So I'm like, hey, we'll do what you've done. We can all go in and be like, woo, summer camp! As soon as she does, as soon as she goes, as soon as it starts, I hit the go button and we go. And we get to yell and scream and go, woohoo, summer camp! And then I can finish. And catch up on all the things I missed in the 2 hours I was streaming. Because the Discord just pops off. Because y'all are talkative. I love you. You talk a lot. And so I'm just like, things are happening. Oop. Oh, it's gonna automatically go. Oh shit. Right! It automatically goes. Oh no.